Watch Serena Williams and Sha'Carri Richardson break boundaries in epic SKIMS x Nike ad. The world has seen athletic commercials before. We've seen Serena Williams smashing tennis balls in slow motion, we've seen sprinters blaze across cityscapes for sneaker campaigns. But never before had the lines between sport, fashion, and cultural revolution blurred so powerfully as when Serena Williams and Sha'Carri Richardson starred together in the groundbreaking SKIMS x Nike collaboration ad. This wasn't just about leggings, sneakers, or bodysuits. This was about two women, two forces of nature, standing side by side to declare that women in sport can be powerful, unapologetic, stylish, and boundary-breaking all at once. The ad went viral within minutes of release. But the story of how it came to be, what it represented, and why it shook the world goes much deeper. The collision of titans. By 2025, Serena Williams wasn't just a tennis legend, she was a cultural monument. With 23 Grand Slam titles, a career spanning 2 decades, and a global presence that transcended tennis, Serena had nothing left to prove on the court. Yet off it, she continued to reinvent herself, businesswoman, fashion icon, activist, mother. She had already collaborated with Nike on countless campaigns, but this SKIMS partnership represented something new, Serena merging her athletic power with fashion-forward cultural influence. Sha'Carri Richardson, the firebrand sprinter. Sha'Carri Richardson entered the spotlight as track's unapologetic rebel. Her neon hair, her sharp words, her fiery performances on the track, she embodied modern athletic rebellion. Critics once tried to box her in, but by 2025 she had become one of the most marketable stars in sport. For Sha'Carri, the SKIMS x Nike campaign was more than a paycheck. It was a chance to stand alongside Serena, her idol, and prove that she, too, belonged in the conversation of game changers. The ad that broke the internet. The commercial premiered simultaneously during the Women's World Cup broadcast and across Nike and SKIMS social platforms. It opened in a dimly lit tunnel. Sha'Carri Richardson walked toward the camera, her spikes clicking against concrete, every stride dripping with attitude. The camera cut to Serena Williams, gripping a racket, eyes locked on the viewer. Then the two met at center frame. Serena's powerful stance beside Sha'Carri's rebellious swagger. "Boundaries are made to be broken," Serena said. "Records too," Sha'Carri added with a smirk. The screen exploded into motion, Serena smashing serves in a skin-tight SKIMS performance dress, Sha'Carri blazing across a digital track in Nike spikes with SKIMS compression gear. The ad ended with both standing side by side, staring into the camera, their voices in unison. "This is power. This is SKIMS x Nike." Twitter erupted. TikTok exploded. YouTube racked up millions of views in hours. Behind the scenes, the making of history. The collaboration didn't happen overnight. Kim Kardashian's SKIMS had already dominated the shapewear and athleisure market, but partnering with Nike took the brand into elite performance gear. Nike, seeking cultural relevance beyond sportswear, needed a bold pairing. Serena was the natural choice, she embodied excellence, longevity, and grace. But when Sha'Carri's name came up, some execs hesitated. Was she too controversial? Too bold? Too unpredictable? It was Serena herself who settled it. If this is about breaking boundaries, then Sha'Carri has to be part of it. She is the boundary breaker. From that moment, the duo was set. Filming reportedly lasted 3 days in Los Angeles. Both women insisted on authenticity, no overly polished airbrushed athletes. Sweat was shown. Muscles were emphasized. Hair and nails were celebrated, not muted. The result? An ad that felt raw, real, and revolutionary. Fan reactions, a cultural earthquake. Social media turned into a festival of praise, debate, and memes. Twitter, fans posted side-by-side shots of Serena in her 2000s Nike campaigns and now, captioning, "The Queen never left." TikTok, thousands recreated Sha'Carri's tunnel walk, using the campaign's soundtrack. Instagram, fashion influencers dissected every SKIMS piece, declaring the line sport couture. Celebrities joined the chorus. Beyoncé, "Two queens. Period." LeBron James, "This ad gave me chills." The future of sport. Naomi Osaka, "Representation matters." Thank you both. For once, fans of tennis and track united under one banner. The deeper meaning. The ad wasn't just about clothes, it was about representation. For decades, sports ads centered male athletes as the archetype of power. Female athletes were often sexualized, softened, or sidelined. But Serena and Sha'Carri flipped the script. They weren't there to be pretty props. They were there to be forces. Two black women, from different generations, standing unapologetically strong in front of the world. It sent a message to every young girl: power is beautiful. Serena and Sha'Carri, a cross-generational bond. What made the ad even more powerful was the generational bridge. Serena represented legacy. She had fought through racism, sexism, body shaming, and still emerged as the greatest of all time. Sha'Carri represented rebellion. She carried the scars of suspension, criticism, and media attacks, but refused to bow down. Together, they embodied the past, present, and future of women's athletics. Behind the scenes, sources said Serena mentored Sha'Carri during filming. They talked not just about sports, but about life after fame, about business, about staying true to yourself when the world demands conformity. Sha'Carri later posted, "Serena showed me you don't just play the game, you own it. Forever grateful." The controversy. No cultural earthquake comes without aftershocks. Some critics slammed the campaign as too political, arguing that it was less about performance gear and more about making a statement. Others claimed Sha'Carri's inclusion was risky, dredging up her suspension history. But the backlash only fueled the campaign's power. Serena clapped back in an interview. "When has progress ever been comfortable? If people are talking, that means we hit a nerve. That means we're changing things." Sha'Carri added, "They said I was too much. They said Serena was too much. Now we're too much together. Deal with it." The business boom. The SKIMS X Nike line sold out within 24 hours of launch. The performance leggings Sha'Carri wore? Gone in minutes. The Serena-designed tennis bodysuit? Backordered for weeks. Even the limited edition Boundary Breaker sneakers crashed Nike's app on release. Financial analysts estimated the campaign generated over $250 million in sales in its first quarter. More importantly, it positioned SKIMS as not just a fashion brand, but a legitimate player in performance wear. Nike, too, reaped rewards. Its cultural cachet surged among Gen Z and millennial women. The legacy of the ad. Why did this campaign hit so hard? Because it wasn't just about selling clothes. It was about two women telling the world: you can be strong and stylish. You can be fast and feminine. You can be unapologetic and unbreakable. And in the years to come, when we look back at the moments where sport and culture collided to change the world, we'll remember the image of Serena and Sha'Carri side by side, unbreakable, unapologetic, unstoppable. This is power. This is SKIMS X Nike. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.